Hey everyone, and welcome. Ever get tripped up on how to say there is or there are in Japanese? Yeah, you are not alone. It's a classic sticking point for learners. But guess what? Today, we are going to crack this thing wide open for good. So let's think about this for a second. You've got there is a book and there is a cat. Simple enough in English, right? Same verb. But in Japanese, nope. It's two totally different words. So why is that? What's going on?
Okay, let's dive right in. And believe it or not, the answer is super, super simple. Like, once you get this, you will never mix them up again. It all boils down to just one simple little rule.
And here it is, the golden rule. Imasu, you use that for living things. People, animals, anything that's animate. And arimasu, that's for non-living things. Objects, and this is a key part, plants, too. That's literally it. That's the whole secret. So let's just recap that real quick. Imasu is for people and animals. Arimasu is for objects and plants. Got it? Cool. Now let's see how this actually works with some real sentences. All right, let's put this rule into action. This is where it's all going to start making perfect sense. Okay, first up we have koen ni ki ga arimasu. Now, pay close attention to that verb at the end. Arimasu. So what does that mean? It means there is a tree in the park. Now here's where people sometimes get a little confused. A tree is alive, right? Well, yeah, but in Japanese grammar, it's considered non-living because it can't just get up and walk away. That's the key distinction. So it gets arimasu. Okay, let's try another one. This time with a very straightforward object. Tsukue no ue ni hon ga arimasu. And yep, you guessed it. We're using arimasu again. And that translates to, there is a book on the desk. A book is obviously a non-living thing, so arimasu is the only way to go. Easy peasy. All right, time to switch it up. Check this sentence out. 教室に学生がいます. Whoa, did you see that? The verb just changed. Now we're using imasu. So what's going on here? This means there is a student in the classroom. And because a student is a person, a living, breathing human being, we have to use imasu. Let's do one more just to make sure this is locked in your brain. Niwa ni neko ga imasu. And look at that, we're using imasu again. This, of course, means there is a cat in the garden. A cat is an animal, it's alive, it's moving around, so it's got to be imasu. It's actually pretty logical when you think about it, right? Okay, so now for a little curveball. A pro tip, if you will. What about things that aren't, well, things, like an event? Meetings, parties, tests. For stuff like that, Japanese actually uses arimasu. The way to think about it is that the event exists on a schedule or calendar. So, for example, you'd say, ashita kaigi ga arimasu. We're talking about a meeting, which you can't exactly touch, but we're still using arimasu. And that means there will be a meeting tomorrow. So just remember, for scheduled events, you stick with arimasu. It's a bit of a special case, but a super useful one to have in your back pocket. Okay, you've seen the rule, you've seen the examples, you even know the special case. I think you're ready. It's quiz time. Let's see what you've got. First one up. How would you say there is a teacher in the classroom? Come on, think about it. Is a teacher a living thing or a non-living thing? And the answer is 教室に先生がいます. Of course, a teacher is a person, so it has to be います. Awesome job if you got that one right. Okay, next one. We've actually seen this already, so this should be an easy win for you. How do you say there is a book on the desk? You got it. 机の上に本があります. A book is a non-living object, so あります is the clear winner here. Perfect. And for the grand finale, let's bring back that special rule. How would you say there will be a party on Sunday? Think back. What did we say about scheduled events? That's right. It's nichiyobi ni party ga arimasu. A party is a scheduled event, so it gets arimasu. You totally nailed it. Fantastic. And there you have it. That is the one simple rule you need to master arimasu and imasu. You now know how to talk about what is there, but that brings up a good question, doesn't it? How do you say what isn't there? We'll save that little mystery for next time. See you then.